Test. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here for our watch along today. All right, so let me get things sorted. We've got Spain and England. We've got our lineups here. We'll go ahead and take a look at the lineups to get things started. There we go. All right, taking a look. Lineups. Carvajal and Lenormand. If you watched the video last night, you would know that I've already talked about them getting minutes and being well rested following their suspension. And then you've got Danny Olmo, Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz, Rodri. About what you expect. Looks like about the same that you would expect from England. Granted, Luke Shaw is starting this match over Kieran Trippier, who started, I'm pretty sure, every other match for them thus far. Will be interesting to see what happens. Let's take a look at previous matches between the two nations here, head to head. So last time the two faced each other was in 2018. England won that match 3-2, and then the match before they lost 2-1. This was back in September and October of 2018. So obviously a very long time ago, so these games aren't as relevant anymore, but will be interesting to see what happens. England coming into this tournament, one match goes to penalties, another one into extra time, and then you've got two draws, a win, and a win against Netherlands as well. Taking a look at Spain, very, very easy cruising into the final here. One match going to extra time against Germany that they won. Played France, come from behind, win there, and then of course 4-1 handling of Georgia. I believe Georgia went up 1-0 in that game. If I can get it to pull up. Here we go. Yeah, Georgia went up 1-0 in that game off of Lenormand own goal. We'll get, oh goodness. Promise I will get things sorted here. I'll stop messing with them. Once the game starts, we'll have the stats up here on the right side where you're seeing all this stuff jumping around. Right now, we're going to take a look at the lineups. Actually, head-to-head, 4-2 and 4 all time between the two. Looks like fans on SofaScore voting for. I never voted, so I don't know how. Apparently my vote was a tie. Okay, can't really happen in a final, but I guess you can. But the betting odds, we'll take a look at real quick. Favoring Spain, plus 140 for Spain, 180 for a draw, which is obviously if the game goes into penalty kicks, or I think even if it goes into extra time, that counts as a draw. Oh yeah, full-time bet right there. But anyways, without further ado, let's look at the lineup. Alvaro Morata captaining Spain, and Harry Kane captaining England. About what you expect there as well. A lot of experience in that team. Wouldn't have been surprised to see a player like Rodri captaining Spain, of course, and then as well seeing here, just making sure I get my chat situated here. But without further ado, they stuck with Mark Gehi at left center back. That's very interesting. I thought they might stick with Ezri Konsa. Taking a look at the benches, David Raya, Nacho Fernandez, Daniel Vivian, Jesus Navas. So Jesus Navas is healthy enough for the bench. Grimaldo, who we haven't seen much of this tournament, Selu, and then the only player missing is Pedri, obviously, who went down, who's been replaced by Danny Olmo. Dean Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Kieran Trippier, Ezri Konsa, Lewis Dunk, and Joe Gomez yet to make an appearance. Conor Gallagher, Jared Bowen, Eberechi Eze, and then Adam Wharton yet to make an appearance. Cole Palmer, Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins, and then of course Anthony Gordon, who is yet to make an appearance. Missing from this team. Who's missing? I feel like somebody was missing, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. That's England squad. Not everyone has played, obviously, because Spain had that easier route to the final where they were able to rest players in the third group stage game. Of course, we've got, so like, for example, David Raya played in that match. Daniel Vivian, I think, started the match. Alejandro Bayana played in that match. Zubamendi, Fermin Lopez all played in that match. Joselu played in that match. So quite a few players playing there. A lot of these substitutes for England have been substitutes in the knockout stages. I don't think Gallagher's played in there, but Ezri Konsa played for Mark Gahey when he was out. Kieran Trippier obviously starting a lot of matches. Trent was starting a lot of matches, came on as a substitute for penalties against, gosh, who was it? Who they beat in penalties? I just saw it. Right. Switzerland. Yeah, because Akanji missed his penalty. Duh. And that's our lineups for today. 4-2-3-1 and a 3-4-2-1. I think England's been much better with the 3-back formation here these last few games, but definitely be interesting to see what they do going forward. So, of course, we also have Argentina versus Colombia today in the Copa America final. I'm thinking Argentina is going to win that match. I think it'll be a very intense matchup. Of course, compared to the Euros, every Copa America match has been intense from a physicality standpoint. Just players going at each other, just back and forth consistently. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. Pull up the stream of the game. Looks like they're having the pregame show right now. I can't even see who's performing. Looks like they're finishing up though. Probably have to. Looks like no, they're just doing fireworks halfway through the performance. I actually don't even have my headphones in, so I can't even hear who's performing. Who is that? I have no idea who that is. It's probably someone in German, if I had to guess. I imagine it's not in English. Dang, I just missed it. No way. Goodness gracious. All right. Ooh. Intense. And here comes the players. Chiellini was the one bringing out the trophy for today's match. Captain the side in the 2020, captain the Italian side during the 2020 win against England. Last moments before the match. I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1 to Spain. Really excited to see what happens in this match. Introduce myself. My name is Wayton. Stats should be up here at the top here in a moment, and then we'll slide over to statistics and we'll be able to see stuff as we watch the match. We also got our count up timer that I'll need to switch to first. Let me slide this over. Hopefully that doesn't mess everything up. Okay, we're good. Oh, all right. Now we've got all the audio bit out of the way. Take those off. Ruin my hair in the process, but it's fine. Oh, the anticipation. And we are... Are we off yet? Nope. Still waiting. And we're off. Maybe a goal kick early to Spain. England trying to attack early on. Exactly what you want to see. Now we slide over to statistics. And not much there right now, but I forgot to add scores. My bad. Hold on. Zero. And then we need to change the colors. There we are. Rename to right score. Okay, cool. Just for testing purposes. No, that's not what I want. Oh, goodness. Get the score up, or the game up while I fix this. Sorry about that, guys. Obviously, that's not a 1. I'm dumb. There we go. England going long early here. Definitely be interesting to see what develops here in the next 90 minutes. Luke Shaw getting physical with Lamine Yamal. Bellingham trying to cut inside. Easily picked by Carvajal, his club teammate. It's very interesting seeing a lot of these players, both Spanish and English, and how they play together in club level. You've got Rodri, who plays with Foden, with Stones, and then you've got, Rice, Saka, who also plays with, and Walker as well with Rodri and Stones. And then you've got, Bellingham with Spain, with Real Madrid, and then you've got Carvajal and players like that. I imagine, I don't know the exact number, but there's only a handful of clubs that are actually represented in this match right now. One of which being Everton is probably the silliest of them all. Or maybe even Chelsea, I don't know. Kidding. All right. Early corner kick here for Spain. Nico Williams whips it in swinger. He gets a head to it, but it's cleared out. Headed back by Cucurella. Now the ball falls to Bukayo Saka. England not pressuring very highly against the Spanish backline. Just kind of allowing them to have some of that possession in their own half. Laporte's going to drive this one forward, though. Delivers it straight to Nico Williams, and Cucurella now on the wing. It'll be an interesting battle seeing how Cucurella gets forward, but also Carvajal, especially with the lack of, what was the lack of attacking threat on the left side for England. Now Bellingham's kind of playing on that left wing, with Foden playing more central and Luke Shaw playing as kind of your left wing back, giving you even more width in attack. Bellingham obviously giving the width in defense. Again, England willing to just kind of sit back and let Spain have a lot of the possession here. Try to pull up that stat. See if you guys can see that one. There we go. There's the stats. Do we want it there? No, I think we want it down here. Yeah, that's good. Guerrilla. Excited for this Premier League season. Definitely gonna try to get some more watch party type stuff like this going during the Arsenal matches moving forward, as many as I can do, and hopefully we'll get that sorted. This is Spain's 5th Euros final. Not aware of that, but second most behind Germany. That just popped up as a little bit of information. And then this is England's second, and it's second in a row as well. Kawasaki and Kyle Walker trying to handle Nico Williams. Lots of 1-2s here. Declan Rice trying to dribble out of danger. Ball deflected off Fabian Ruiz. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick or a very deep throw in for England. Nico Williams just playing 1-2s there, and it's working for him right now. Everyone seems to be kind of a outlet for him more than anything else, just kind of a wall for him to bounce off of. This is how he's been playing thus far. Spain's just controlling this match. It's not been very... England's not held very much possession at all. Ball gets through and almost goes to ground, but nobody's around. Manu tries to pick out a 1-2 with Saka. Just plays it a little heavy. Two young Englishmen, Manu and Saka, both playing for different clubs. Manu at United and Saka at Arsenal. Turnover in the midfield. Joshua Zirkzee officially joins Manchester United. Wow. I'm not sure how I feel about that signing. I don't know if he's got the goal scoring threat that they need. I think he'll work better with maybe their wingers and give a little bit better threat. Someone a little more easy to play off of than at Højlund. If you just need goals, I think you go to Højlund. But if you want a creative striker, I think Xerxes is probably a better option for United, especially against as it's tougher to break down some of these teams in the Premier League. It's a foul for England. England now, free kick in the attacking half, or midfield third, you could say. Rodri just catches him just a split second later than Bellingham. Hmm. 21% possession for England thus far. England can barely get a sniff of the ball, and it'll be interesting here as we finish up the first 10 minutes of this match. Nico Williams gets a shot blocked there. It's going to be a corner kick for Spain. Nico Williams tries to get just on the inside there, or goes on the outside, excuse me. It's blocked by Stones. Before that ball could even go out of play, Pickford pumped his fist to celebrate with John Stones. Looks like there's somebody down here for England. It's going to be Kyle Walker is down. It's not the sign you want 12 minutes into the match if you're England. Gareth Bale in attendance of this match. Not quite sure why. Oof. It's like he did his ankle slide tackling and crashed into the Spanish manager. Know what you want to see there? Hate to see someone go off injured early in a final, at least as a neutral. Attempt there and a shot. Lenormand scored an own goal in this tournament. He's hoping to get his first goal for Spain. I think that'd be his first goal for his nation. That was Spain's second corner of the match. See on the stats, just absolute domination by Spain thus far. Let me pull up the stats so that it refreshes. There we go. Now we can see the shot map. We're going to go here. Not quite sure how I'm going to go about getting this to here. We'll keep it right there. So it keeps refreshing. There we are. Nico Williams, Travella cross there. Looking for Alvaro Morata. England have to find some way to get more possession of the ball. 20% possession is not going to win them this game. Kyle Saka now out wide with some space. Kyle Walker overlapping. Saka finds Walker, crossed, deflected out for a corner. It's going to be the first corner for England. Opportunity here from what felt like nothing. England's been dominated all match and gets their first corner of the match here. Blocked out for a corner by, I believe that's Laporte. England moving some of their bigger players up into the box. Gehi, Stones, Phil Foden whipping this one in. Looking for his first goal contribution of the tournament. And he hits the first man. I don't know who's allowed Foden on set pieces. John Stones looking for Jordan Pickford, nearly chips his goalkeeper. England with another chance there. Cleared out by Spain. Not quite sure why my page just refreshed, but I'll get everything set back up. Saka now. Cucurella facing up. Saka cuts in. Lays it off to Foden. Poor first touch lets him down. Phil Foden is not doing it for England. He just get caught flat-footed there. Tries to take a touch. Too heavy there. Manu trying to put some pressure on the Spanish defense, but ball passed back to United Simon. Dealt with by Luke Shaw. He's done well with Lamine Yamal so far. Interesting if he can keep that up. 17 years and 1 day old. Spanish winger. Crossed in. Caught by Pickford. Comfortable there for the English goalkeeper, the English number 1. England's going to try to hold a bit of possession here. Bellingham turns into space. Tries to play a ball for Shaw. That ball just goes out of play. England just not able to connect quite yet in this match. Shaw obviously not getting to that one. And then Saka trying to lay off Foden, who was caught flat-footed. Advantage played for them. Spain just willing to hold this possession. I mean, this game could end with 80-20 possession in Spain's favor. Gorilla, just every time he touches the ball, seems to lose it under his feet. Nico Williams running at Saka. England playing deep. It's going to be difficult for them on the counter, how deep they are playing. Now Foden. Foden looking to run into space. Immediately surrounded by 2 Spanish players. And draws a foul there from Cucurella. It's going to be a free kick for England. The United States are looking for a manager right now, and I've got to be honest. I don't like the way he plays, but he gets results. I would not mind the United States took Gareth Southgate. Obviously, Jurgen Klopp just turned us down, which is devastating, because if there was a chance, even just a slimmer of a chance of our, the United States getting Jurgen Klopp, you gotta want to take it. A bad turnover there. I mean, Yamal's shot or cross or whatever it was blocked. It's gonna be a corner kick again to Spain. Just a poor turnover there by Foden. I can't tell if it was a tackle or if it was a poor pass crossed in by Williams. Now Saka's running with it and goes down. It's going to be a foul. No yellow given there. Ain't going to be saying it was a foul in transition, which could say it was a tactical foul. And Carvajal had this to say about it towards the English players. Long ball pass. Looking for Saka, unable to find him. Cucurella handles that one. Manu now. Harry Kane. Luke Shaw in the box. Shaw, Manu. Looking for opportunities, unable to find one. And John Stones just takes down Alvaro Morata, but no foul given. Referee says play on. Harry Kane playing deep there. And Harry Kane has issued a yellow card. Early yellow for the captain. Not a good look if you're England. Not what you want to see at all. A careless tackle there. Just catches Verus right in the ankle. He gets a touch to the ball and it deflects off Verus, and after it deflects off Verus, he just follows through into the midfielder's ankle. Now, if you're Gareth Southgate, what are you thinking going into this half? You've not held the ball very well. You've only had one shot so far in the first 25 minutes. You've had one or two corner kicks. Fabian Ruiz looks like he's going to be able to walk off the field here. In pain, that is. Possession so far 70-30 in Spain's favor. England again being very cautious here in these opening moments of this game. Be interesting to see. what happens. Shot by Verus, they're blocked. England, every single defensive action, England are celebrating like it's a goal. You love to see it. Looking for my glasses real quick. Can't seem to find it, but we move. Long over the top ball there. England are going to maintain possession. But it looks like they're going to turn it over, not able to keep it in play. Throw in there for Spain. One moment, everyone. Had to hit my lights and also had to find my blue light glasses. Starting to get a slight migraine. And now Morata's got a yellow card. Both strikers, both captains with yellow cards early in this one. Unless he's showing that to someone else. Can't quite tell. Might be issued to Danny Olmo. Yes, it's going to be issued to Danny Olmo. Seeing the replay, I wasn't quite sure what I had missed. But yeah, that's definitely Danny Olmo's yellow card. So Harry Kane, Danny Olmo, and the Booker in the first 30 minutes. As we enter the 31st minute, it's going to be a free kick to England, who, again, 70-30 in the possession. Sorry about that noise. Would have just hit my microphone. Declan Rice getting back on his feet. Looks like Joe Gomez is warming up, limbering up on the sideline. In case he needs to make an appearance in this one. Don't think Joe Gomez is the play here if you're England. I think, okay, looks like he's just limbering up. There's other players standing around. It's like Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was stood there waving to people. Love to see that if you're an England fan. Free kick to England. The fact that England have made this final is pretty miraculous. I'm not quite sure how a team that has played so inconsistent, or I guess consistent in the fact that they've been poor, have made it this far. Foden to ground now. Just gets stepped on as he wins the ball. Looks like it might be is it a free kick to England or Spain? Looks like they gave the ball to Spain. I thought it might have been an English free kick just because it looked like Foden got there first, but the referee says otherwise. Not that it would have mattered. Foden would have skied it over the bar, and it would have remained 0-0. England not even reaching 100 passes yet. Dangerous free kick here for the Spaniards. Or excuse me, it's a corner kick, it appears. Yes, corner kick. I saw Yamal standing off to the side and thought it might have been a free kick, but he needs just an opportunity to play it short. Spain's been playing it short thus far, but they're going to play this one into the box. Players to ground. It looks like it goes out of play for a goal kick. Spanish players circling the referee, asking to talk about what's happened. Which Declan Rice does put an arm out, but it looks like Laporte's looking to go to ground there. But, excuse me, it's going to be a corner kick on the other side of the field now for Spain. This time, Spain plays short. Shot by Olmo, blocked by Kane. Manu now trying to run onto one. Olmo playing his defensive duties after his shot was blocked. Now he's looking to run the other way. Williams just doing exactly what he wanted with Walker there. Sends a cross in, but again, Spain don't have numbers in the box despite all of the possession they've had. I'll tell you what it is. Foden has been, I think it's been a trend all tournament. I haven't talked about it, obviously, because we haven't been doing these streams. But Foden looks reactionary this game. He doesn't seem to be anticipating very much at all. And it sounds like I'm just being harsh on him, and maybe I am because I'm an Arsenal fan, but he every time it feels like he has the ball in a dangerous situation, he just kind of reacts. He doesn't anticipate. Harry Kane wins the header just then, and he's flat-footed and reacts to the ball instead of trying to anticipate. Hey, Harry's gonna try to flick this one back so that I can onto me. You know, and it happened with the Saka layoff. It's happened a few other times with a few other players, but just those are kind of standing out right now. A Spanish cross that just doesn't find anybody. England trying to play out of the back. Menu. Wow. That's that physicality by Manu is very impressive. England's starting to hold a bit more possession here in these last couple minutes. John Stone's dribbling all the way out of his defense, trying to find an opportunity. What a ball. Nico Williams down playing on the right side. Here's him and Lamine Yamal have switched sides. Actually, he's still there. They're both playing on the right flank right now. And Declan Rice picks this one up. Declan Rice far forward for England. Bellingham now on the left side. Looking for Kane, unable to find him. Now Kane has a little bit of space to work with. Crossfield ball finds Bukayo Saka. Gonna run it Cucurella. Cuts in. Lays out to Menu. Unable to find anyone there. England are now forced to get back in a hurry as Nico Williams looks to run at them. And Kyle Walker manages to slow the game down there. It's just going to end 0-0, isn't it? Morata fighting for possession. Comes off an English player last. A corner kick for Spain. Breaks the lines there. Margehi does an excellent job fighting off Alvaro Morata, getting between him and the ball, and just muscling him so that John Stones can clear that one out of play. This is the 6th corner for Spain in this first half. And dealt with once again by the English defense. England here. Harry Kane, shot blocked. Dangerous free kick here for England. Looks like Luke Shaw and Declan Rice are standing over this one. Tolfil Foden to sit this one out. 2 minutes of added time in the first 45. I'm going to slide this up just slightly so y'all can see the timer. See a timer. Actually, I don't want to spoil the goal for myself, so I'm going to leave it down. Foden shot and right at the keeper. Declan Rice, great delivery there. And that ball is out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for England. Spain tried to move quick up the field. And there goes my stuff refreshing again. I'm really interested to see what this second 45 looks like for England. We're going into halftime break, 0-0. I'm really, really interested to see what they do. Spain seems to be in pretty good control of this game, about 70% possession, 69-31 as you can see. But I will be right back. I gotta run and take care of some stuff, and then I will be right back, and we can talk about the second half coming forward. All right, we're back. And I want to know, what is the thoughts on this first half? I think it's been a relatively strong showing from England. Or the Spaniards as well. I think both sides have been strong. I think they've been strong in different aspects. I think England's been strong defensively. I think it's been a very tactical matchup. I'll be very interested to see what happens in the second 45 of this one. Very, very interesting matchup thus far, though. I cannot wait for the second half to get started. I'm really, really excited to see the two teams continue to go at it. Wait, I'm just curious. I want to see something. Okay, so now I know how to set it like that for future games. Okay, cool. Um, cool. I just want to make sure I knew how to do this for future games since we have this little bit of a break. Is there a way I can make it? I don't. I think it's gonna switch to hour 30. I think. Um, Shoot. I'm gonna have to try to. Not what we want. Not what we want. That might work. No. Set clock. 2. No. Okay. No. I may have fucked it. They might be back here. God dang it. There we go. Then we'll go and redo. Uh, God dang it. So we're about to get ready to start the second half. I really hope. Also, this is definitely going to do what I think it's going to do, isn't it? Oh my god. No, no. I'm just going to set it as 0 to 45. And we're just going to do another 45-minute timer. Just because I'll find a website that does it right, but that's really annoying that I can't do it this way. But yeah, we'll start it at 0 and go back up to 45. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Talos Kaiko, dude. Sorry. Oh, change from Spain. Zubamendi for Rodri. Rodri has to come off here at the break. First change of the match. It's a halftime change. Probably not a ideal change for Spain. I imagine there's some sort of injury that he was carrying with him, but not what you want to see if you're Spain. Player of Rodri's caliber coming off the field for Martin Zubamendi. Granted, not an awful player. He's only played 3 matches, one of which was a about 30-second cameo against Spain. I mean, against France, excuse me. Where he did not even receive a touch of the ball. Excuse me. He had 3 touches of the ball. He had 2 passes as well. Referee set. And we are hopefully off. Yep. And we're off back here in Berlin. Ball pass back there by Spain. Very interesting seeing the change from Spain. Yeah, it looks like it's out due to an injury. Injured after making a tackle on Harry Kane. And Spain with the wow. Spain score early in the second half. Wow. And that's possibly it. England fans, turn your heads away here. Watch it on the replay. Down that right wing. Lamine Yamal to Nico Williams. Kyle Walker couldn't cover his ground fast enough. And just cross body shot. Pickford should be arguably doing better there. But Spain with an early lead in the second 45. Spain now, you're really going to see take the life out of this game, I think. Never mind, they're going attacking still over the top to Morata. Carvajal trying to get more attacking in this half. And now Nico Williams threads through to Olmo. Shot goes wide. Pickford is not happy with his defense. And it could have been easily two there for the Spanish side. What a ball by Williams to Olmo. Almost going to be wishing he did better with that one. Now you've got to be asking yourself if you're Gareth Southgate, when does that first substitute come on? And who? Do you bring on? I imagine you have to take off a player like Foden for Palmer or something of that sort. Spain in their Euro history when scoring first. 22 wins, 4 draws, 1 loss. Obviously, history you can throw out the window. Most of those players, most of those games, these players weren't a part of. And you could argue some of these players, Spanish players, weren't even alive for. Cross from Walker, looking for his target. Luke Shaw, unable to find him before it goes out of play. You got to ask yourself if you're Gareth Southgate, do you take Walker off for a player like Trent Alexander-Arnold who can deliver those balls into the box? Maybe do you bring on a Cole Palmer for Phil Foden? Do you look to bring in Ollie Watkins or Ivan Toney in for Harry Kane? Players that have been not been doing well this tournament have continued to start. England are going to be chasing the rest of this game. It'll be interesting to see how Spain do, taking the life out of it. Maybe a foul and a yellow card issued there to John Stones. Again, not what you want to see as an England supporter. Your central center back playing on a yellow card. I believe that's the substitute Zubamendi. Or it might be Fabian Ruiz who got fouled there. I'm not quite sure on numbers. Yeah, Zubamendi. 8 minutes into the second half. So plenty of time if you're Spain to mount the comeback. Excuse me, this needs to update. I was on the wrong tab, so this should update here in a second. Maybe not. There we go. Spain again, just taking the life out of this game. Gareth Southgate, how is he going to figure out how to get this team here in these last few moments? For an England fan, you don't have to worry too much. You can have some relief in knowing that the team conceded first in all 3 knockout stage games. Came back to win all 3 of them. Here's Morata now. Could put it away for England. But shot blocked by Gehi. The English defense is just struggling to handle this, especially the midfield battle. Nico Williams looking to double his tally for the game. And if England doesn't work out their midfield, Spain's going to score one of those goals from outside of the box. Taking a look at this England squad, I think players that need to come off include Kyle Walker, Mainu, Foden, and move Bellingham central. I think that'll sort out a lot of your problems if you're England. Question is, how do you go about it? Do you stick with a 3-back? Do you go to a 4-back? I think you have to switch to a 4-back to take off Walker, play Saka a little higher up the pitch, and then you take off Foden for an Anthony Gordon or an Eberechi Esse, who can play in that 10 but also play wide. Looks like Ollie Watkins is going to be coming on here, and that was the next player I was going to talk about, was taking off Harry Kane for a different striker, whether that be Ivan Toney or Ollie Watkins. Not quite sure why this page keeps refreshing, but I'll keep taking it back to where it was for you guys. Just a little over 30 minutes here for England. If you're looking at this one, I mean, I think you got to make a change if you're Gareth Southgate. I just don't see where he thinks this goal is going to come from if he doesn't make a change here. I mean, if you take off Manu, who do you bring on? That's the issue here. I mean, Kane's coming off for Watkins. I mean, if you're England, you say it's the passing of the guard. Is Kane's time with the English national team just not there anymore? We'll have to see. The English captain getting subbed off 60 minutes into the match, just not what you want. I think if you're England, you got to bring off Walker or a player like Trent or Trippier that can just whip a cross in. You got to bring in an Eze for a Foden as well. You could argue Bellingham off as well, but I think Bellingham has the individual quality to just be able to score a goal out of nothing here in the last moments of this match. So I say you want to keep him on the field. And that's a very dangerous free kick here for England. Nico Williams fouls Bukayo Saka just outside the box. Can't quite tell who's standing over this one. If it's Phil Foden, you might as well just give the goal kick. And it's Phil Foden who's taking this one. I don't understand it. He hasn't really been delivering balls well all game. All tournament, in fact. But who knows? Maybe he'll prove me wrong here. And dealt with by Spain. Bellingham. Shot! Just wide. It looked like Bellingham was going to have that moment of brilliance that I talked about. All right, I'll be right back, guys. And we're back. Rice. Long ball by Walker. Watkins appealed for corner kick. Referee says no. Now, you've made one change. If you're Gareth Southgate, you've got to be looking at your second changes. Second and third change, potentially a fourth change. Long ball by Pickford. Looking for Saka, doesn't reach him. Yamal through on goal. Shot. Saved by Pickford. Excellent save by the English number one there. Could have been the dagger there for England. Crossed. Another substitute here for Spaniards. Oyarzabal on for the Captain Morata. Gives the armband to Carvajal. If y'all want to say hey to Buddy, he is right here. Also, my timer is no longer going. Oh, goodness. We're going to go here. Actually, we're going to go back the other way. Sorry, y'all. Did not realize it was not counting. There we go. Should be good now. Buddy, you should say hey to more people. There you go. Okay. He is... I can't hear it, but he is purring like crazy. Now you can sit in my lap. There you go. Another chance here from Spain. Another corner kick for them. 8th corner kick of the match. Can you lay down? No? Almost. Cross. Pickford, what a hand. Pickford, time and time again, saving this England team. Defensively has just been much, much weaker this second half. Shot fired over the bar there by Ruiz. Ruiz has had an excellent tournament, though. You must say. Now, 20 minutes to go. Just over. 20 minutes plus stoppage. Does England make the change? Yes, they do. Change here from England. Palmer coming on for Mainu. Very attacking substitution there. Opportunity there for England. Is there more to come? Could be. And a poor pass. Still think Foden needs to come off. I'm just not sure where you make the change now because Palmer's on the field. You take Eze for Foden. That might be the best move moving forward for this English team. Ooh. Shot goal! Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer levels it for England. Wow. We are never going to hear the end of this one. Never going to hear the end of this one. Let's face it. Gareth Southgate again, getting his substitutions correct. I mean, he couldn't be happier with how that turned out for him. They're not giving Bellingham the assist there. He should be. Yeah, Bellingham was given the assist. Now, if you're England, what do you do? Do your subs change if you're Gareth Southgate? Do you just go for it? For England, who do you bring on next? Who do you bring on if you're Spain? Or, Morata's coming off for Yarzabal. You don't really have that attacking threat off the bench now. Do you bring on a Joselu? Do you bring on a Ferran Torres? Try to get more attacking opportunities in the midfield. Mikel Merino is an option off the bench. Alejandro Ronaldo, Ferran Torres, still an option. How are England winning this game? I mean, tying this game. Oh, I got to change the score on my. Sorry about that. I just got distracted by the fact that England scored. But if you watch the Three Keys video, you'll know. You'll know I called that. I said whoever gets their substitutions right will win this game. Question is, have Spain gotten theirs right? Are we going to see Mikel Oyarzabal score? Are we going to see, situation here where somebody else is able to get something on the board? Oh, that's a brutal stat. Oh, goodness gracious. England fans are just losing their damn mind. I mean, I don't really blame them, but Phil Foden is still on the pitch. For what reason? Oh my gosh. Pickford again, keeping England alive. England not trying to press high up the field. They're not looking to go and score a winner. It looks like he's not trying to rip the ball off the Spaniards. This will be the third game going in extra time for England if this game does go past the 90 minutes. Gone to penalties against Switzerland. Found extra time in their first match of the knockout stage. Nearly went to extra time against Netherlands. Obviously, a Cole Palmer assist changed the outcome there with Ollie Watkins' goal. This time, Palmer scoring the goal. Substitution here from Spain. Nacho Fernandez coming on. Just a like-for-like center back replacement. Wow. England tied or took the lead in the 80th minute or later in their previous 3 knockout stage games, which means they likely have another goal in them. And there's a few players at the 90 minutes that need to come off. Still, in my opinion, Foden and Walker being the 2. And do you want to make a substitution at center back? Do you want to bring on an Ezri Konsa? Do you want to bring on somebody that... Do you want to save that substitute and bring them on for penalties? I still think Eze for Foden. Eze for Foden and probably a Trent or a Trippier. Maybe if you want a little bit better defensively, Trippier, just because not always certain with a Walker or not always certain with a Trent defending. But Kyle Walker definitely needs to come off for England. Oh. Long ball there. Watkins can't get on the end of. Cross. Shot. Goal. Oyarzabal. Is that the winner for Spain? What a ball from Nico Williams. What a pass. Spain 2. England 1. Is that what we're going to see? Is that what's going to call it here at the end of this one? Jordan Pickford can't believe it. I've been crying for Kyle Walker to get taken off the pitch all second half. You can see here, he just kind of totally out of position. Cucurella, easy as you like. Wow. Kyle Walker totally out of position there. I'm not quite sure. If you're an England fan, you've got to be extremely disappointed in that. Just such a careless situation. Looks like Mikel Merino is going to be coming on here for Spain as a late sub. And England are going to be pushing forward for another equalizer. Excuse me. Poor touch from Watkins there. Can't control it. Tony on for Foden. Good substitution there for England. Now you've got two strikers on the pitch if you're England. I still think Eze needs to come on in some capacity. Cole Palmer getting ready to whip this one in. It's going to be an outswinger. Two substitutions. Marino going to be marking Tony. Player dragged the ground immediately. Headed again. This time over the bar. It's a goal kick for Spain. Wow. Blocked. Headed off the line by Danny Olmo. Wow. He runs off celebrating like he has just scored a goal there. What a block by the Spanish number 10. And that's in play. That does not cross the line. And we talked about substitutions. Again. Into the last few minutes of extra time, where he issues a yellow card. Like Nacho Fernandez goes down with an injury. Kicked in the stomach by Watkins. Just a few minutes left in this one. Are Spain going to be European champions? Are England going to equalize and send this one into extra time? I don't even have the right statistics on. Apologize. You can see England played well, but deserved by Spain. You can't argue that. Long ball from Pickford. Drops to Saka. Guerrero goes to ground. Foul called on Bukayo. Just onside. Wow. Stone's playing him on. Referee blows his whistle. Looks like potentially offsides there. Not quite sure. Spain were looking to put it away. Spain wins. That's the final whistle. Spain are European champions. Wow. Mikel Oyarzabal with the winner. And England fail once again in a final. Harry Kane there on your screen. Just not good enough from the team all around, I think, for England there. It was a bad tournament, and that player they're showing right now on my screen, Lamine Yamal, what a tournament from him. What a tournament. Arguable young player. I mean, easily young player of the tournament. Arguable player of the tournament as well. I mean, do you give him both awards? But anyways, guys, what a match. What a match. And I will see you soon later this week with a team of the tournament. I'm going to pick one player from a maximum of one player from each team. So we're going to have 11 players, 11 different countries represented on this team of the tournament. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.